Hey guys, for those who don't know, I wrote a book called Transhumanism: The War on Human Consciousness and the Truth About Our Divinity that's available on Amazon. And about a month ago, I did a video asking if AI and things like ChatGPT are being used as just another tool to dumb down society. Because if you haven't noticed, there are many things in our society nowadays that makes it seem like they're trying to dumb people down. Booze culture, like making it normal to kill all your brain cells for fun. Not that I haven't done it in the past, but I haven't in a very long time. Um, and, they have the media, like reality shows and like very basic music with very like dumbed down lyrics, repetitive stuff like that. That makes it seem even the architecture is very basic and simple compared to what it used to be. And we have all this technology now, so it seems like we're advancing. But is that just another tool being used to control the general population? Because if we're, very smart, then, we're not as susceptible to things that governments do, etc., and the control they want to exert over people. So it benefits those in power if, we're not the smartest, we're not spiritually connected, etc. So I like to stay on top of these things, and which is why I wrote my book. And I put my book out 2 years ago now, and it's just interesting to see how this is all unfolding and developing. And we're clearly forming into two groups. There are the people who have just very much embraced this technology and use it in all the ways that the powers that be want you to, because they obviously want you to use it for absolutely everything. They want you to consult with your AI assistant, whatever, for everything. And I mean, it really appeals to people's laziness. I hate to say it, but it's true. And I get it if people are like in a job that they don't necessarily love and they don't want to do, and they're just like, oh, I have to like do this research or write this thing, and it's just easier to have the little robot do it for you, right? But in the long run, it is affecting our cognitive and creative abilities if we're not using them. And it was brought to my attention the other day that there was recently an MIT study on students doing writing and using AI and not using AI in their cognition. And as one would expect, the students who used AI from the beginning of their writing project didn't fare very well. Most of them didn't even remember what the writing was about, and they used very little cognition and creativity. Obviously, I mean, you're basically having something else do the bulk of the work for you. And they found that the students that did the original writing on their own from the start did much better with their creativity and brain connectivity. And they found it wasn't as bad if like they did the original writing and then later used the AI for, say, revision or editing. But those who used the AI from the start did not fare well at all. And that's to be expected. Use it or lose it. You have to use your mental capacities. And I mean, I, wrote obviously my books all myself from my heart. And it's because I felt like they were important topics that I feel like we should be discussing. And I wanted to write it. And, sometimes things are hard work. And so if you don't have a passion for what you're doing and you don't want to put your own creativity into it, I get it. But just think about the health of our cognitive abilities and creativity abilities in the long run. So I just wanted to bring that up today. Oh, and I saw this guy online the other day talking about how he thinks it's so wonderful for people to see an AI therapist. And I found that a little alarming. It's like to each their own, but there can be problems with forming these kinds of relationships with a consciousness that's not connected to the God source. And it's a reflection of the people who programmed it, like it's programmed. but it also, like, it could possibly, we've seen already online some people posting about using this technology and it's seeming to feed into narcissism. And, they have, like, I wrote in my book how they even have, you can make an AI friend and all this. And I talk in my book about how you can program your AI friend to always agree with you. And, that's sometimes we need resistance. We all have these different personalities, different perceptions, and we're all here together to learn from each other. So it's not good if you're always surrounding yourself with people or consciousness that are exactly like you, are always going to validate you. Sometimes some resistance is good for us, helps us learn. So I just wanted to leave that with you guys today. My book is available on Amazon, and you can connect with my book's Etsy shop, Energy Healing Sessions, at kellyburnhealing.com.